Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming today. I'm Angela Beltran and I'm going to talk about the Apple company. But first, I want to talk about technology today. Technology can seem overwhelming and difficult to manage for those unaccustomed to it. However, most of the devices like phones, computers, and tablets have simplified its operation. Companies like Apple have worked over the years to achieve this progress. And today, it's easy that anyone, regardless of age or physical condition, can have access to the many advantages that this device offer or provide. Today, technology is part of our lives. It is in everything and goes with us everywhere. Technology goes with us to college, is on the street, in the library, we use doing sports, eating, and even in the bathroom. It's real. We use technology through our cell phones, computers, or tablets. And we cannot deny that technology and great things has brought us many benefits through applications that technology companies have created. Apple, for example, is the company that provides best apps, grouping the best programs in design, interfaces, and user experience. Among them several games, entertainment, utilitarian and service applications. For example, for lovers of photography, for designers, or people who like to create videos to share on social networks. Apple has two excellent applications. One is for cinematograph, with which you can create image, adding elements without problems of movement. And another app is a storyhouse or storytelling that helps to tell a story using various resources such as photos, text, and videos that can then be shared with friends. But what are the advantages of Apple compared to other technology companies? Apple designs are well, innovative, and elegant. I think that there is no better word for it. Sony, Toshiba, and Samsung, for example, can come close at times, but on average, Apple has the best design and hardware. It is amazing that after several years, no one has been able to design a better hard drive based MP3 player than Apple did with the iPod. It's amazing. Apple is a great company that not only stands out for the designs and operation of its products. Apple really stands out in marketing. The company simply seems to understand what will get people excited about its products, and then it executes on the vision. Apple talk about how the computer will make your life better. So, what do you think about Apple products? Apple manages products, not categories. Apple has one innovation and development base that is common across most products. As a result, products are fully compatible with one another. consumers enjoy a great brand experience. This approach breeds incredible trust among consumers. Apple organizes events and during these events shows new concepts that are going to be available to the public basically immediately. Apple values the whole consumer experience more than the actual technical performance. Apple puts a huge premium on the whole consumer experience, starting with the quality of the build, the quality and sensory appeal of materials, and the excitement and ease of use of the user interfaces. Apple values people and rewards them handsomely for their contribution. Managers at Apple have always been rewarded with big paychecks for their individual contributions. This allows Apple to recruit and retain the best talents in the world, make them feel at ease with a strong leadership, and maintain an entrepreneurial spirit throughout the organization. But before speaking of the wonder of people of Apple, I will talk briefly about Apple's story. As many know, Apple is an American multinational corporation headquartered in Cupertino, California, that designs, develops, and sells consumer electronics, computer software, online services, and personal computers. Its best-known hardware products are the Mac line of products, uh, mm, iPod media players, the iPhone smartphone, and the iPad tablet. Its online services include iCloud, iTunes Store, and App Store. Apple's consumer software includes the OS X and iOS operating system. Apple was founded by Steve Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne to develop and sell personal computers. So, in this timeline, we'll see summarize the history of Apple, and I'm going to talk about the most important moments of the company. In 1976, on April Fool's Day, Apple Computer Company was founded in a residential garage. In 1977, Apple launches Apple II, the first personal computer designed for the mass market, one of the first computers sold to large scale. In 1998, Apple debuts on the stock market with a valuation of 1.8 million. In 1983, is introduced the Lisa computer. It is the world's first commercial computer with a mouse. In 1986, Jobs buys Pixar Animation Studio. In 1990, Apple releases a trio of low cost, the Mac Classic and Mac LC. In 1991, Apple becomes the standard bearer in the portable market. In 1995, Microsoft releases Windows 95. In 1997, Jobs returns to Apple as an advisor and eventually takes a CEO title once again. In 1998, the original Bondi Blue iMac is introduced and converts the computer into design object. In 2001 is introduced the first iPod that transformed Apple in the music industry, and also is released the Mac OS X. In 2003, Apple opens the iTunes Music Store and Jobs unveils the world's first laptop with a 17-inch display, as well as the smallest notebook Apple has ever made. In 2004, Apple introduced the iPod mini hard drive available in an assortment of colors. In 2006, MacBook Pro and new iMac becomes first Apple computers to use Intel. In 2007 is launched the first iPhone. In 2008, the iPhone 3G is a success on the streets. In 2009, Jobs takes a 6-month break to undergo a liver transplant. In 2010, a touchscreen tablet media, the iPad device and the iPod are launched. In 2011, Steve Jobs died. In 2012, Apple introduced the iPhone 5. In 2013, Apple sold over 9 million of iPhone 5s and iPhone 5c in the first 3 days of its launch. And finally, this year, in July, is announced the launch of iPhone 6, which was launched in September recently. The Apple mission is to provide service with the highest quality and the latest technology with the best products and promote healthy lifestyles. About the vision, Apple is committed to bringing the best personal computing experience to students, educators, creative professionals, and consumers around the world through its innovative hardware, software, and internet offerings. Now that we identify the advantages and disadvantages of technology and learning about Apple's story, let's continue with the development of this presentation. As of June 2014, Apple maintains 425 retail stores in 14 countries, as well as the online Apple Store and iTunes Store, the latter of which is the world's largest music retailer. Apple is the largest publicly traded corporation in the world by market capitalization, with an estimated market capitalization of $446 billion. And by January 2014, which leads us to ask us, what has made Apple into foreign countries? Apple has used 4 strategies to enter to a foreign market. Vertical integration reduces forward integration, that refers to the sales made through own stores and wholesale stores. The demand in each country is different, In the countries where there are high demand of Apple's products, Apple has its own stores. But in countries where demand is less, Apple makes its sales by national chains or local merchants and in general wholesalers. Apple used that strategy for extend its company around the world. And another strategy is e-commerce. E-commerce, which is a marketing strategy used by Apple to introduce its products into new markets in new countries. Apple has also entered foreign markets through commercial branches, which is a contract by means of which one company, called a franchisee, acquires one or more products or other company, called a franchisor. In this case, Apple, in order to give the commercial handling, having to pay a regular fee to the company which is owner and creator of the product. And the other strategy is content diversification. Apple amplifies market through the design and manufacturing of new products with similar characteristics each other for different people. So now it is important and necessary to do a SWOT analysis of Apple company. And the main strengths of Apple are: Apple is one of the more important brands of technological innovation in the world. Apple has a large number of people or fans who admire the quality of their products. The loyalty of Apple customers ensures its permanence and creates the attraction of new consumers. Apple has a highly trained staff, has ample capital. Apple has the ability to develop their own software for their products. Apple uses own many stores, retail stores, direct sales, resales, and wholesalers for the sale and distribution of its products worldwide. The vertical integration strategy that uses Apple generates lower transaction costs, which can lead to increased the profitability. The vertical integration strategy generates less uncertainty and more sustainability to Apple through higher investment. Thanks to e-commerce strategy, Apple can sell its products globally. Apple is one of the only companies that has its own stores and franchises in different countries worldwide. Through constant diversification strategy, Apple develops many products similar to each other for different markets. So, the weaknesses of Apple are: with vertical integration strategy, Apple requires greater investment, monetary and organizational costs. Profitability depends on the global economy. Apple offers high prices. Apple has been criticized for antenna problems in one of its latest iPhones. Admission policies of applications from the iTunes stores are very restrictive. Apple has incompatibility with different operating system or OS. And now the opportunities of Apple are: the mobile market is expanding and Apple can leverage its established position in the area of digital distribution. There are several people interested in investing in Apple for the great results in time of crisis. Daily number of internet users is increasing and people feel more comfortable to shop online Apple can take advantages of this situation to create more publicity and make more internet promotions. With the poor service and the poor quality products offered by competitors of Apple, the company can improve and maintain the quality of its products and its services to get more customers and more profits. And finally, the threats of Apple are: Apple is involved in various legal actions, including claims for patent infringement. Apple's competitors offer products with the same and even better features. Technology companies in the market are quick to market similar products to iPhone or iPad. Apple has to invest more in research and development to stay in the high position in which it is located. The vertical integration strategy creates a potential increase in administrative and marketing expenses. And in the crisis and difficult economic situation around the world can decrease sales. Now that we know the strategies the Apple has implemented, let us get into its growth. I like to refer to the first graph. In 2014, international sales accounted for 59% of the quarter's revenue, and in 2013, international sales accounted for 57% of the quarter's revenue. Apple has obtained very good quarterly results in 2014 by the great sales of the iPhone and also for the record sales services. I'd like you to focus on this graph. If we analyze the impact this company has in an international market, it's about 59%, as we've mentioned it before. It's becoming a monopoly. No can realize how transcendental this company is and how it will be a model for future generations. And now, if we have a look at this graph, in 2014 the company sold 51 million iPhones, an all-time quarterly record, compared to 47.8 million in 2013 quarter. Apple also sold 26 million iPads during the quarter, also an all-time quarterly record, compared to 22.9 million in the 2013 quarter. And the company sold 4.8 million Macs compared to 4.1 million in the years ago quarter. And looking at the graph on the screen, as we can take a look of these figures, we can see it's been a considerable increase in sales between 2013 and 2014, and also Apple has acquired 24 companies in the last 18 months in order to expand its research and development into new features and products. That means if everything remains the same, several branches will be open and Apple will monopolize most part of the market. If we have a look at this graph, in the first quarter of 2014, the company posted a revenue of 70.4 billion and quarterly net profit of 7.7 billion, quarterly net profit of 6.9 billion. Gross margin was 39.4% compared to 36.9% in the year-ago quarter. And if we direct your attention to the graph, it provides a slight increase that sales have had during 2013 to 2014, one of the most representative market in this case are phones next to iPads and followed by Macs. Now, I invite you to watch a short video that shows how Apple is aimed at people. Well, after seeing this video, I think that at the end of the presentation, I'm going to put an iPhone to make videos of the good times I share with my family and friends. Really? How many of you have iPhone? Okay, some of you. Probably after seeing the video, many of you felt more love for their phones, more loyalty. And people who have not, like me, probably feel a desire to buy one. As you can see, this is a very good strategy that Apple used to attract more customers and generate more loyalty in their customers, and generating more revenue to Apple. The company played with people's feelings to attract and retain customers. And finally, look at the following video, The Crazy Ones. This video shows us that Apple was a mix of intelligence, innovation, and risk. I think that often seeing and doing things differently may be the key to success. Steve Jobs leaves us a good message with the reflection and the words of the video. So, I'd like to end with some recommendations for company. Lowering the cost of products and maintaining the same quality standards. More number of retail stores for easy access. And continuous innovation to expand. And in summary, Apple Company offers a variety of mobile devices, personal computers, modern digital music players, and other variety of different software, networking, and general services. In addition, the company has its own company software products. The Apple Company also sells its products worldwide to its retail stores, direct online stores, and direct sales force, as well as through the wholesalers and retailers. Apple uses reduced vertical integration, e-commerce, commercial franchise, and concentric diversification as strategies to enter the foreign market. Apple definitely has the edge when it comes down to innovation when compared to other computer and consumer electronic companies. Apple is more successful by its product lines. Apple focuses more into design, more into marketing, and maintain a higher level of connection with its brand and hardware innovation and development. Apple has been full of highs and lows, which is what we would expect in a highly innovative company. they have evolved through the years into an organization that is very much representation of its leader, Steve Jobs. And Apple has made several hugely successfully product introductions over the years. So, I answer any question now. Are there any questions?